They've done so many patch notes and changes lately. 3 bug fixes, which is Fenrir, Bacchus. They buffed the Ancient Fury buff back to 3 minutes. This doesn't make, why are we nerfing Fire Giant? This doesn't make sense. You can solo all the objectives. If you kill the Naga and get the 2 little guys, every objective is literally soloed. Why are we doing this? This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Like have they talked about why anywhere? Like in the Titan Talk? Why are we doing this? Why are objectives not getting harder? Like a lot harder. All gods have had their per level health increased by 15%. What is going on? This probably isn't that much. Like what, 100, 200 HP maybe? Decreased divine presence, intelligence buff by, dang, okay. That's significant. 60, 85 to 60, 60. They're nerfing imp builds on Amma, finally. This is so OP. These are good nerfs. So you lost 10% in scaling, you lost 25% in scaling, and you lost 2% on the presence. Chalk out more attack speed, buff duration on torrent, rain dance cooldown lowered. That's gonna be very annoying to play around. Brutalized damage nerfs, 150 to 160 flat, 50 scaling to 140 flat, 45 scaling. Cooldown increase too. That's a huge, they're trying to slaughter Fenrir. Sheesh. I feel like they want Fenrir to be a tank. Why do I like Smite 2 in 3 points? Active items. I don't know the word I want to use. I want to say gods not having to be built with the same standard items that every god builds. So like every ability jungler doesn't build like the same items like in Smite 1. Like we have int builds and you have int items thrown into builds, stuff like that. So I guess build variety. So big item things for both of those. And then I'd go third is the big changes they're making to abilities when they do it. So like Odin didn't get a big change. A bunch of gods haven't got a big change, but look at Raz 2. Raz 2 is crazy. It is a breath of fresh air for gods that have been out for fucking 12 years. Hades buff, death from below, increased damage scaling by 5. 5. Decreased cooldown 12. Okay. Harder to kill, I guess. Decreased silence duration scaling from 150 protections to 125 protections. Decreased fear duration scaling from 150. All right. So these are buffs, right? The durations now go up because it's for every 125 instead of 150. Shifted healing scaling from 10% protections to 7.5% in plus. Oh, hybrid. So you are healing more. You're definitely healing more. Or if you're going ability based, I guess you get more healing scaling. Yes, they fixed Kakalkin. This was so annoying going back to this for Smite 2. So now, right when you put the 3 out, it's like deployed. Like it doesn't have the delay, I assume. It's now able to fire the dash version of Slipstream while this ability is deploying. Nice. Hades feels better as a bruiser. If they make it do enough damage, he won't. What's up, Coney? Yeah, we've been doing that shit for a little bit, brother. A little bit. Items. Piercing nerf. Decreased penetration per stack from 10 to 7.5. Increased stack count from 3 to 4. Okay. So it's the same amount of pen. It just takes an extra stack to get it up for Totem of Death, Demonic Grip, and XC. Shattering, new effect, affects Obsidian Shard and Titan's Bane. Passive, your basic attacks and release gain 20% penetration against all targets. This effect does not stack with itself. Oh, it's so you can't build both. So they changed the 20% pen to a passive that doesn't stack with itself. It's so you can't go with these Obshard Titan's Bane builds, which is, I like the idea because even if you're a hybrid god, like you can build both, like they're both good. You have to pick and choose which one you want. I like that. Okay. So this is them trying to dwindle down pen, I guess, but I feel like this does not hit it as much as they wanted to. We'll see. All right. Haste of Vitalis shift. Recipe changed because the cost changed. 250 gold less. They took away the 10% pen. They added more attack speed. All right. So this is good because it makes building this item early a lot less valuable. But this item still has very good stats because of the passive. Totem of Death. Increase gold. Remove pen. Increase intelligence from 20 to 40. Decrease cool. This is a crazy nerf. What the fuck? They killed this item. They killed this item, right? Like it lost cooldown. It only gained 20 int. It lost pen. It costs more. And to get max pen out of it, you have to stack it another time. Like so you miss out on a tick of damage not doing max pen damage. Soul Reaver Shift also lost pen. Increased intelligence back up. Increased mana. Increased mana regen. Is this item not shit now? Am I trolling? Okay, so there's definitely gonna be builds where these items work, but at face value by themselves, these motherfuckers look bad. Serrated Edge Shift, 20 strength, but lost pen. No one was building this item with pen. I'm building this item now. Maybe in the pen builds people were building it. That's just why. Berserker Shield Shift, cost decreased by 500. Remove physical protections. Increase health by 50. Increase passive physical protection. What's up, Sloan? So is this not a kill? Bro, seems like these items suck. Am I trolling? No, Coney, not at all. It won't until January. It'll either happen in January or it'll never happen. Glad Shield Shift, adjusted recipe, decreased physical protections, added health. Divine Ruin Shift, added 5% pen. This is to match Brawler's Beat Stick. Remove mana and mana regen. This is literally just to mirror Brawler's Beat Sticks, so they're the same item. Breastplate of Valor Nerf, increased passive threshold by 100. This was buffed a bit ago and people were freaking out, like acting like it was the end of the world. Genji's Guard Nerf, increased passive cooldown by 15 seconds. Spear of Desolation Nerf, decreased passive cooldown reduction from 2 seconds in 6 to 1 in 5. Same thing to Jotuns. Increased passive damage from 2 to 3 per stack. So they buffed Conduit passive or starter. They nerfed the fuck out of these two items. They destroyed a lot of these pen items, I think. They're all, my honest guess is all these items that lost pen gain more power. I bet you this item next patch gets 20 power. This item gets 20 gets 20 int, 10 more strength. Guaranteed, bro. They're still gonna be dog shit. No, they're trying. There's too many pen items and they're too good. So this is probably their let's just axe all the pen and start small and see how shit they are and then buff them again in a week. That's my guess. Probably to get more data about like how, like what are any of these items used? If they're used, are they winning? And then if they are, those ones probably don't need a buff, but then the ones that aren't getting touched might need a buff. How much of a buff do they need? That's my guess. Interesting changes. And then apparently they said somewhere, though there's models on Reddit. There are models up for everything. Hold on, let's grab that, grab this, do that. So this is new Kepri, looks the same. Nem looks the same to me. Ul looks like he gained some weight. Is Nintendo about to come a knocking for this? Oh, everyone's talking about, you can barely even see Nem abs. What the fuck? Why are we hyping that shit up? Nemesis redesign. Oh, this is a fucking redesign? This shit looks the same. This I can tell is like thick bodied. I'm confused. Smite 1, Nemesis. Whenever I look it up, it's never an in-game picture. It's always card art. And we already know card art is fucking OP and fake. All right, there's a bunch of Nem in games, but none of them are the base Nem skin. Any base Nem skins in game. Like just one. Oh, this is Smite 2. Okay, so Nem used to have fishnets, now has whatever this is. The silver is a little different. The belt's a little different. It's very, very similar. Very, very similar. It's because the game's initial release was shit, and has Hi-Rez and Smite have just been shit on for the last 7 months, and the past like month of everything has been great, but people don't realize it, and people are still crying about shit that doesn't matter, or people haven't played the game and they're giving their opinion on a game they haven't played, which is always awkward. Yeah, it is reworked. The Nem looks different. It's just not crazy different. Oh yeah, there was no matchmaking on like really there's still minimal matchmaking. They're working on it. But that is really like settled for me because the game is a lot better and it's fun. But I was really hyped about the new matchmaking system. Like that was a huge selling point, was like their matchmaking that was planned was crazy and we have none of it, so it really kind of just fucks shit up a little bit. I mean, I pulled up Nem, it's fine, but thank you, Tempo. I had to scroll for 80 fucking pages to find it. I mean, they hired somebody to do the engineering for the matchmaking, so I hope that means we're getting it sometime soon. If it's not in by the time they go free to play, we're cooked. Genuinely cooked.
Isn't The company that they hired, one of their own companies.
No, they hired a single individual person. I thought their company was doing it. I think their company was supposed to do it and couldn't or didn't do it.